Hello, everybody. My name is Samantha Padilla, and today we'll be talking about Chicago poverty. So, first, let's go over what is poverty. Poverty is when someone cannot maintain providing essentials or providing a roof over their head, therefore becomes homeless and struggles to buy those essentials that we need in our everyday lives. A little bit of a backstory. In Chicago, it started to happen really bad around 1964, and it's happening more now than ever with the many informations and everything that we have to provide for ourselves and not having a job that can pay enough for us to comfortably live. A lot of people have gone homeless and has not been able to cover their financial stuff, so therefore starts to lose things. The impact that it has today in Chicagoan lives, it's about 450,000. That is Chicagoans that is below the poverty line, which puts us 17.2% far higher than the national average. And when I say national average, I kind of mean the big cities that is very popular, such as Philadelphia, Houston, San Antonio, New York, Dallas, even San Francisco and Austin. The numbers have been incredibly high and there has been no change as of recently, and it's pretty hard to see change in the foreseeable future. Um, like I said, Chicago is surpassing all the other big cities that we ever known of, and that can be a little bit concerning. The effect and consequences. Um, so this quote is basically to sum it up is saying that Chicago doesn't have enough money to provide essentials that we should be providing for those who are in need, to those who are suffering through poverty. Um, because it's such a high rate, there's just so much that we need to buy and that we need to provide that Chicago just does not have enough for everybody. And unfortunately, that's just not good. And with that, it would be kind of hard to see a solution, but there is a couple of solutions that we can try. And some of those is implementing affordable education. So with this chart above, you can see that the higher the education that you have to your name is the less chance that you can face poverty. Whereas the less education that you have to your name, it is more likely that you are going to face poverty and that you will face homelessness, which is very unfortunate. So the solution, a solution can provide affordable education. With college, it can be thousands of dollars to which nobody really has quite laying around. And yeah, people can do FAFSA, but sometimes FAFSA does not provide enough either, which just goes back to Chicago or any place not having enough money to provide people who are in need. Another solution is providing necessities to anyone that needs it, such as gathering care packages. I know some companies do that. They have amongst hundreds of volunteers come together to put care packages together to hand out. And another solution is providing shelter or affordable rent. There's many abandoned buildings in Chicago, and a lot of people had ideas to turn those abandoned buildings into shelters, and that doesn't hurt at all. I mean, I feel like we should make use of those abandoned buildings. Not only would we make use of them, but we would also be helping a solution go down in numbers. It won't be for sure like making it super successful, but to lower the numbers would probably be such a big step towards the right direction on which we need, because Chicago has just gone incredibly high with the poverty rates, and that's just not something that we want as people or that we want to see or that we want to experience. So there's many solutions to which can lower the numbers of poverty. And I know you wouldn't want that happening to yourself. So I feel like if you were to see someone in need, help out as much as you can, even if it's a dollar. A dollar can go a long way. and then my resources. And that's everything about Chicago poverty.